What if the only child of a nation's president was suffering on the streets, hungry, homeless, and unloved, simply because she didn't know who she truly was? This is Patience's heartbreaking story. Abandoned, adopted, and later thrown out, she crossed paths with her real mother, the First Lady, without either of them knowing the truth. How did it all happen? And will she ever discover her true identity? Sit back, relax, and let's find out in this amazing story. If you're joining us for the first time, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more emotionally gripping tales like this. Let's dive in. Who stole the meat from this pot? Mummy Aduni's voice thundered through the house like a war drum. Plates clattered as the twins, barely 5 years old, scampered to a corner, startled. Patience stood frozen beside the sink, her fingers still wet from washing dishes she hadn't even eaten from. I said, "Who stole this meat?" Mummy Aduni roared again, lifting the lid of the steaming pot. Only 2 pieces remained. "I didn't take anything," Patience whispered, her voice barely audible. "Liar, ungrateful witch," the woman spat, her hand flying before Patience could blink. A stinging slap landed on her cheek, sharp and humiliating. Tears welled up, but Patience didn't cry out. She had learned long ago that crying only made things worse. "After everything we've done for you, picking you from the gutter, raising you like our own, this is how you repay us." Patience wanted to scream, "You didn't adopt me out of love. You did it to look good at church." But she stayed silent, her stomach growled. She hadn't tasted meat in weeks. Baba Aduni walked in, drawn by the noise. He adjusted his wrapper and glared at Patience. "She must go," he said coldly. "We warned her. Now she's a thief on top of being a burden." "I didn't steal." Patience tried again, but Mummy Aduni grabbed her arm and dragged her to the living room. "You think this is your home? That we owe you anything? Let me remind you, we adopted you out of pity when you were just 2. Now God has blessed us with our own children. You're no longer needed here. Please, I'm sorry, don't throw me out," Patience begged, trembling. Too late. Baba Aduni swung the front door open. "Take your things." "Oh wait, you have nothing. Just leave." The twins watched, wide-eyed, as Patience was shoved out. No shoes, no bag, just the thin gown she had worn all day. The door slammed behind her, the lock clicking. Just like that, she was homeless. She stood there, barefoot on the rough gravel, trying to process what had just happened. Her chest heaved with silent sobs. Neighbors peeked through curtains but said nothing. No one wanted to interfere in family matters. With nowhere to go, Patience wandered into the night, her stomach empty, her heart shattered. Hours later, she curled up behind a stack of crates at a market square, shivering as the night breeze wrapped around her like a punishment. Her cheek still burned from the slap. Staring into the darkness, she whispered, "What did I do wrong?" No answer came, just the distant hum of a generator. For the first time in her life, Patience felt like she truly didn't belong anywhere. Not even the streets welcomed her. Meanwhile, in the presidential suite, Loveth Okoro, Nigeria's First Lady, sat staring at a medical report. Another failure, another test declaring no medical reason for infertility. She tossed the paper aside, burying her face in her hands. A knock interrupted her thoughts. "Ma, you haven't eaten all day," her aide, Angela, said softly. "I'm fine," Loveth muttered. "You said that yesterday, and the day before." Angela knelt beside her. "The president is worried." Loveth gave a bitter smile. "He has a nation to run. He doesn't need a broken wife adding to his burdens." "That's not true, Ma. You are his heart." Later that night, Loveth stood before the mirror, lifting her blouse. She placed a hand over her belly. "Why won't you carry life?" she whispered. She had done everything: IVF, prayers, fasting, consultations with Europe's best doctors. Nothing worked. Then, 2 weeks later, she visited Prophet Isaiah, a seer known for his divine insight. "You carry guilt from over 2 decades ago," he said, his voice calm. Loveth stiffened. "Guilt for what? You had a child at 17. You left her near an orphanage." The room spun. Loveth's hands trembled violently. "All love orphanage," the prophet continued. "That baby's tears still cry out. Her pain is the chain around your womb." Loveth broke down. "I didn't want to kill her. I just wanted her to have a better life than I could give." The prophet leaned forward. "You must find her. She is alive, and suffering." The next morning, Loveth made a shocking announcement. 22 years ago, I left a baby girl near All Love Orphanage. If you know anyone matching this story, come forward. A reward of $1 million awaits. The nation erupted in chaos. Thousands called, claiming to know the missing girl. Scammers surfaced. Fake leads piled up, but one email stood out. Subject: I think I know the girl you're looking for. She was adopted by the Adonis. They threw her out last month. Her name is Patience. Last seen near a market. Attached was a blurry photo of a thin, ragged girl. Loveth's breath caught those eyes. Days later, Loveth's convoy arrived at All Love Orphanage. As she stepped out, cameras flashed, but her gaze locked onto a girl slumped at the gate. Dirty, crying, alone. Something in Loveth's chest pulled. She knelt before her. Hello, sweetheart, what's your name? The girl looked up slowly. Patience. Loveth's heart skipped. Would you like to come with me? Patience nodded, bewildered, as Loveth wrapped her in a silk scarf. Back at the villa, DNA results confirmed it. 99.9% match. Patience was her daughter. When Loveth broke the news, Patience collapsed into her arms, sobbing. I thought nobody wanted me. You were always wanted, Loveth whispered, holding her tightly. I just didn't know how to find you. 1 month later, at a national ceremony, Loveth introduced the Hope Foundation for Street Children, with Patience standing proudly beside her. This is my daughter, Loveth declared, gripping her hand. Living proof that no child is too lost to be found. The crowd erupted in applause. From the gutters of Lagos to the arms of a mother who once let her go, Patience's journey had come full circle, a testament to love, forgiveness, and second chances. This story teaches that no one is too lost to be found. True healing begins when we confront our past. Love and compassion can restore what was broken, turning pain into purpose. If this story touched your heart, share your thoughts below. Don't forget to subscribe for more powerful tales. Another inspiring story is coming soon, stay tuned. Like, share, and spread hope. Thank you for watching, and God bless you.